Hello, I just want to do a quick update video. If you don't know what's going on with Fablestand, then this is what's been going on. So first of all, you should subscribe to my newsletter. That's where you get a lot of behind the scenes stuff, you know, what I'm working on, what's coming out, what I'm offering, stuff like that. But yeah, if you missed out on a newsletter, so here's a couple of good news. So first thing is, I am creating a panda themed tarot deck. So if you received a copy of a newsletter, you would have probably seen our first card, me and my artist, that is the magician card of the Panda Tarot deck. I don't know if it's gonna be called Panda Tarot because there's already a Panda Tarot out there and I'm still working on the name. But yeah, that is in the process. I'm creating a panda themed tarot. It's going to feature realistic looking pandas. It's going to be in watercolor, and the simplicity is going to be one of the themes. So it's going to have this sort of zen watercolor brush strokes, splashes of color kind of look to it. It's going to be really great, and the pandas are going to be really cute. And then some of the themes are being really carefree, enjoying the moment, staying in the present, being playful, imaginative, and introspection. So you know, basically, if you look at the panda archetype, it's gonna carry the spirit of the panda archetype. And I also made a panda archetype video a while ago. So, you know, I love pandas. So if you want to check out that video, do it. But anyway, that's one of the things that's happening. A panda themed tarot deck. I'm still working on the name, so if you got any ideas, feel free to share it in the comments. Right now, I'm looking at a couple options, such as Magic Panda Tarot, Zen Panda Tarot. That one's a popular one, but I feel like Zen is not 100% of what this deck is, but I might use it. Who knows? So Spirit Panda Tarot, Magic Panda Tarot, Zen Panda Tarot, Playful Panda Tarot, Peaceful Panda Tarot, Lighthearted Panda Tarot, as in like lighthearted, which is kind of like carefree. Carefree Panda Tarot. I really like the word carefree, but it just doesn't have as much of a punch, so I'm still working on it. So those are the options I'm looking at so far. Also Panda Way Tarot, Way of the Panda Tarot, and yeah, so still debating, right? It's still a long process. I'm probably going to be finishing this deck by the end of this year, hopefully November, and I'm going to crowdfund it next year, so hopefully everything is going to be good. Yeah, so that's one thing that's happening. I am working with an incredible artist, Celia Fernandez. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name right. She is an amazing artist from Spain, and then we're doing this whole thing through email and PayPal. It's great, and I left a link down in the description box, so go check out her art. She sells some of her art on merchandises via Society 6, so go support her art and make sure you follow the news and updates of this deck because it's going to be great. And yeah, I am considering setting up a page for pre-ordering because some people are asking already, but don't know if that's happening yet. But if it does happen, then if you pre-order, you will be, still thinking, there'll be like a couple perks, such as the digital spreads book, the digital meanings book, maybe bookmarks, and some other perks that will go along with the crowdfunding campaign. Haven't really figured out the details yet, but one thing is for sure, I think if this pre-order thing does happen, you will be the first ones to get the Panda deck before any other crowdfunding happens. But that's a long time from now. But yeah, I think if I do set up a pre-ordering page, you will be supporting me and my artist. You'll be supporting this process of creating this deck, and yeah, basically that's it. But haven't completely decided on that yet. So if you're interested, make sure you leave a comment below, and then I'll speed up the process, I guess. So that's the first update: creating a panda themed tarot deck. Okay. So second update is, I don't know what this accent is. Second update is I'm working on a tarot story online self-study course. I've been meaning to create a course for ages. It's been, I think I mentioned it several times in my channel, but it's gonna happen this year. And then it's probably gonna be delayed a little bit because I'm working on the Panda themed tarot deck. but I hope to finish it by October, November, same time as my Panda Tarot deck. And some interesting things are happening with this course, because at first I wanted it to be like really, I guess, academic, and I wanted it to be like really comprehensive, detailed self-study course through the lens of storytelling. It's going to feature histories and cultures and characters from the elemental kingdom, from the archetypal deities like the gods and the major arcana. It's going to be this fantastical realm. It's going to be super literary, it's going to be super academic and great. It's going to be this great resource. But I was writing it, I was trying to write it after I finished my outline. I was just feeling so uninspired. And I think it's going to be something much more intuitive instead of really academic. It's going to be something much more fun, and it's probably going to feature a lot of my doodled characters. As you've seen on Instagram, if you've seen some of my characters on, the like Edward and Felix, those characters that represent the elements from Minor Arcana. So I think that's going to be part of the course. It's going to take a quirky turn, which makes sense. I think that's more me. That's something that resonates with me more. So I think that's going to happen in the course, but the course is still happening, just so you know. So that's the second thing. Third thing is I started a while ago a study group, Facebook group online called Tarot Story. So that's going to be linked with my Tarot Story course. That is my phone. So if you're thinking of joining, if you're thinking of being part of a group where people are into storytelling, using tarot cards for storytelling, studying tarot through storytelling, or if you're a writer and you want to use tarot as a tool to inspire creativity and to inspire story writing or fictional writing or creative writing, then that is the place to be. And I apologize that if there's a bunch of tumbleweeds in that group right now. I've been sort of distracted, and just March has been chaotic and it's kind of dead for now, but I have already planned out, I am in the process of planning out, should I just say, what I'm going to be doing with this group for the month of April. So it's going to be active, I promise. It's just, since the creation of that group, I've just been sort of like, just haven't had the time to really man it. But I'm going to be there more often, so if you're into a group like that, if you want to join a group like that, make sure you join Tarot Story. Link is down in the description box, so come join. I'm going to redesign the logo soon, I think. Yeah, so lots of things coming out. So I'm going to stay on the top of the game this month because I have lots of stuff to create. So that's the third thing. So fourth thing, got a couple new readings coming out. So along with the Adventure... really should have picked a word that I could say. Adventurium April. There's lots of new readings associated with all the topics I talk about. New readings from my Etsy shop, and also have this new reading that kind of goes along with the Game of Thrones vibe. It's called Be a Dragon Tarot reading. It's about stepping into the role of leadership, embracing your unique fire, and separating yourself from the herd, and just really being bold with who you are. Just not be afraid of who you are. So that's kind of what that reading is about. And also the Faith of the Seven Tarot reading is also on sale. That one isn't as popular for some reason, so maybe I'll just leave it there and see what happens, but it's there if you're interested. Yeah, so that's the fourth thing. So fifth thing is, if you haven't backed it already, you should go back the Crystal Unicorns Tarot on Indiegogo. I think it's got 7 days left. I don't know how many days it's got left when I post this video, but probably less than a week. So if you think of picking up a deck, you should go do it because it's gorgeous. Look at the card back. Look at the card back. And look at this amazing Crystal Unicorn Rider-Waite inspired images. It's just like the colors are so soothing. You should totally back it. And another deck that you should back is the Considerate Cat Tarot by Madeline B, and it's on Kickstarter. It's also reaching its final week, I think, and she's amazing. She's a Canadian artist. She lives in Victoria, actually. She's like also in BC, so she's like fellow Canadian. I'm really excited about that. But she created an amazing cat themed deck with vintage elements and great sort of fauna and not herbs, like flowers, like lots of florals and fauna. It's really pretty as well, so go back that deck because I love both of these campaigns so much. Spoke to Pamela, creator of Crystal Unicorn Tarot, and also Madeline, the creator of Consider a Cat Tarot. Spoke to both of them. They're really great. Just go support their campaign because I backed both of these decks, and then yeah, you know, that's just awesome. Just go support your fellow creatives, right? Okay, I think that's it for now. And just like a little side thing, I'm studying the Deviant Moon Tarot for the month of April on my birthday month. Just going down the rabbit hole here. Just gonna be in this dark, grotesque, whimsical, funny, sassy realm for an entire month. I was gonna use the Ostera, but I'm really being called to this, so I'm gonna do that. And then you can check out my study vlogs for that. I'm probably gonna post a study vlog soon for Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot as well. I just finished this for March. I have a couple cards I didn't get to journal, so I'm gonna finish that first. And I want to talk about this deck. So yeah, that's it for the news. Anything else? No, I think I got all the important stuff. Also, I hate the Game of Thrones tarot deck because a lot of characters didn't make it into the deck, which I understand. It's probably because of copyright issues, so I was kind of disappointed. I did film an unboxing video, but I kind of lost a file. I think it's still on my phone somewhere. I need to go find it. The lighting is gonna shit in that video, and I was wearing this funny hair, but I will find it and post it and then share with you. Otherwise, that's it. Phew! I just filmed 5 videos in a row and I'm exhausted. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoy all the stuff I put out in April, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.